it comes back substituted sample, non-human, right? Like non-human substance.
Oh
And
god.
they show all the like, this is what human pee would be. This is what that, whatever that was. This is what the stats are. It's like miles off, right?
Yeah.
And I will give it to her. She's stuck with her story
Oh my god.
because they're like, okay, so this is not even human. Like blah 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 blah. This is the stats. You know, you substitute out your sample. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. The lab fucked up. And they're like, no, the lab didn't fuck up. It was orange. Like, come clean. And the lady's like, you want me to come clean? I peed. It was human, and it was mine.
Oh my god.
At least she's honest, man.
That was read in out loud in Berry County. And the entire, like, criminal viewing gallery of other people who are waiting to be charged with felonies, like, busted out snickering, like chain laughing that they were trying to cover up. And the judge got mad and started banging the gavel. He's like, quiet in the courthouse. It's not funny. And then whenever he said it's not funny, like all the lawyers started laughing. And he's like, okay, it's a little funny, but no more laughing. And they're like, all right, deal.
Should have done an oil change, like on Blue Mountains.
I really don't know, like, why, if you were intending on faking a sample, you'd jam an orange in your panooch and try to squeeze it with your Kegels.
Did I start a game?
Yeah, real quick.
On that note.
Somebody hop in a spectator so I can join the game and shoutcast.
So, was this on stream? I feel like this should have been on stream.
It got a little cut off.
I actually can't figure out what the fuck New Irelia does. I'm trying to look at it, dude, and I just can't.
I was
all the same
much the
stuff.
same
only
Now,
way
now I'm
easier.
stuck in spectator.
And she has threshold.
here.
in the
Back
shape of
back
a
out.
sphere.
We'll invite you back once he.
Okay.
Dash, nice dude.
Oh, I answered a Reddit post the other day about, like, lawyers of Reddit. What's the most stupid story somebody's tried to pass off? And this hadn't happened yet, so I had to do another one. And it was I had a client who came to me, and it was a couple, and the couple had both had numerous meth convictions, right?
Okay.
All
they
right.
were
Before we
super
finish
upset.
another story, everybody.
I'm about done. Just like they were super upset
Oh my god.
because they were charged with meth possession, and they said they went to a thrift store and bought a purse, and then whenever they left, they found out the purse has a ton of crystal meth in it.
Oh.
Right? Like, because that just happens at
Yeah.
thrift stores. You know, they really just people leave their meth in the purse and nobody
Yeah.
ever looks
Oh
in there.
I
shit.
need to go to thrift stores.
What's this I
mean,
hear
how much
about
did
you
she
breaking
pay
a
for
rake
it?
and
Could've
putting
been
throwing it in the
thrifty.
woods?
You know, and whenever, of course, you found the meth, you just kept it. You didn't like turn it into the police or anything. But anyway, so they were busted, and that was their story. They bought a purse that had meth in it, and that would actually be more believable if they didn't have like a tremendous drug history with meth. Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Real quick.
the exact line I told them is, I looked at them and I said, "Wow, that's really bad luck. It's the kind of bad luck that no one will believe in court."
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what happened to Dragon? Did somebody else join?
No, I'm right here, man.
Are you
He's
in the
in-
game?
He's inspected.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
inspecting.
wait.
Is there any
Wait, then who
open
left?
spaces?
Nobody.
Oh, shit. Would someone who got to play last game be willing to sit out for someone else to join?
Yeah, I'll sit out.
I appreciate it, Casey.
No problem. Have a good night, guys.
Good job, Casey.
Because I thought we
Hey,
had.
I'm just happy I stayed for the 2 stories. That's the real reward.
Yes.
You're a fucking hero, Casey.
Do you have the same name in game as your Discord?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Sent you the
So,
invite.
I guess the real question is which of the 2 stories would have more likely passed in court?
Oh, the second one. the meth purse beats the shit out of
Literally
my
faking
pee.
pee.
It was human and it was
Yeah.
mine.
I
If
mean,
you have to explain that your urine was human,
it wasn't.
you're way behind the 8-ball.
Yeah. Like, if you
Like-
literally have lab results that show no, you're fucking lying.
Are the teams balanced right now?
I think we should switch either Church or Rhino for one of the silver players.
Do I
That's-
need, I'll drop out if you guys need to space for it.
But I'm bronze.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So
It
yeah,
says
that
I'm
was
bronze.
Who?
I don't see any bronze in here.
Oh, on my
Bronze
screen it
one,
says
second.
bronze 1. Yeah.
It always shows a random fucking rank, and I can't figure out why.
Oh.
No, really, I'm bronze.
I mean, do you want me to switch? I don't fucking care. Doesn't matter to me, boys.
Wait, who's talking this things there, Brown? I'm sorry, I don't know voices totally yet.
Tag and just saying he's Browns. Do you want me to switch or what?
How did I go from silver 3 to gold
Wait,
5?
now it looks even. What the fuck?
Can people's ranks change?
Well, the
Yeah.
custom game rank thing is it's pretty fucked up.
Sometimes it says
Yeah,
that I'm
Some
platinum.
pretty
Bye.
fast climbing there.
Mine literally just changed from silver 3 to gold 5.
All right, you know what?
Your ranks.
Oh my god.
You say peak ranks last season. That's fine.
Fuck it. Rhino, will you drop out for a second so we can invite Dragon back?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, I'll leave the. Can you just tell me to invite it back again when he gets back in?
Yep.
Yeah, me and Dragon can face each other.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll face you in spectator mode.
All right. Everyone to their respective rooms. Let's get
Not
this thing
fair,
going.
You have more vision.
Bet I win.
Oh my god. All right. Hopefully Blake realizes he's on his own up there.
No, he's up there with Bazansky. Oh, never mind.
He's on his own up there. I'm just gonna drag Blake down. There we go. You with us, Blake?
Huh?
There we go.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Got it.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's just regular draft. That's not a big deal. I'm
There's
not
no
worried.
queue
I'm not
awards.
worried about it getting 5 bans over 3. Not the end of the world.
But maybe we're robbing them of their 5 bans.
They'll be alright. Sure, they can handle it.
Are you willing to have their blood in your hands? What if one of them doesn't live after this? and it's
How much
because
blood
of-
are we talking about?
I mean, the typical anime
What
body has
flow
like
is the
47
blood
gallons,
flow
so
real quick?
That sounds good to me.
I don't count anyone that's low elo as people because I'm an asshole. So I don't care if it's low elo blood. Oh shit, we're live right now. Just kidding, guys.
that's like pig blood.
Oh god.
Yes, oh, yes. When trying to lose is harder. Trying to lose is kind of hard, dude. Are you?
Oh, I think Don Run likes to play Rengar.
Rest in peace.
He is on that team,
And there
so-
is already, of course, the Katarina ban against One Tooth. Happens every single game he's in. Without fail. The Varus ban.
They're icing the players right here.
And the Zac ban.
Picking back up the Amumu this game.
Yeah, another Mumu.
Is it gonna be one tooth jungling again? Do you guys think?
No idea, to be honest. We shall see.
Plays,
What are we
plays
paying
a
you
lot of
for?
mid, so I'm surprised he jungled last game.
Yeah, One Tooth is a more often mid player. We're getting some same picks out here. Gangplank, Amumu, Scion, all similar picks. Lucian's is the first new pick we've got.
He's shown Scion to be the flex pick, apparently.
I can't wait for
Scion
more
to go mid.
Resident Sleeper Scion gameplay.
Yeah, I've been banning that in ranked recently. The Caitlyn pick. Maybe we can get some aggressive supports again. Get a volatile bot lane.
Thresh is fun.
Like Thresh. Thresh Lucian, always a great lane. And the Kassadin, so definitely going to be a boring mid lane.
Casta, PogChamp, Din, PogChamp.
Poggers. Looks like a Morgana coming out.
It looks like Baby I will dominate. It's gonna be in the jungle this game unless they're trading, which I assume
Yeah.
with himself named after a jungler. He can play jungle.
I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls out the Jarvan. He likes to play Jarvan quite a bit.
Be down for the Jarvan. I mean,
in the
just
moon.
anything aggressive early that can play and abuse a Mumu.
Yeah, I mean, you've got some pretty weak lanes in the top side of the map in the Mumu jungle. If you pick something aggressive with a Thresh bot lane, like, they could really just punish bot lane really hard.
Exactly. Bye. I like that pick.
Yep. Bye would be
The team that has a Mumu, since they're not assigned yet, is definitely gonna be much tankier. But they really only have one source of good DPS, so it's really gonna fall to Caitlyn to carry their team.
Yeah, it
I
really
think that
is.
they're definitely gonna get
And a
outscaled.
Kassadin.
Kassadin's gonna outscale Scion mid super hard.
Yeah.
Caitlyn and Lucian, the scaling is I think pretty similar.
The
Maybe goes
one-
to Caitlyn because she's got superior range, but
The one thing Cassin's team will have to be careful is if they're not like ahead early, like because of
They get
base
run over in the
damage,
mid game.
yeah, they don't have a tank to be that front line, and a Scion, a Mumu, Mundo running at you, and then Morgana to follow that up, like you could just get CC'd to death before you do anything. So, yeah, I think this is more red teams. Is it red team is the right side, right?
we
Or
can
some-
say the right team.
The
Team
right team, I think it's their game to lose, honestly.
I agree. Kassadin taking cleanse, very interesting pickup. I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna serve him better than teleport at all.
I don't think so either. I think
Twisted Fate mid maybe, but Scion doesn't really have much kill pressure on you.
right.
Very odd choice.
Unless
I guess it's
he's
pretty
like
FOMO, but
maybe going spellbook, but I wouldn't agree with going spellbook either. So
no, he just needs to probably go Arcane Comet or
yeah,
Electrocute.
whatever gets you, and then just in that
Or
right
even Phase
slot.
Rush, maybe.
What's the shoot? I'm trying to think of the name of the mastery that's in precision that 7 seconds after a takedown and you don't
Precision of
expend.
Mind.
Yeah, that's insane on Kassadin. Like to be
Yeah.
able to riff rock like 5 times in the middle of a team fight without expending any of your mana.
Yep.
OP as shit.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
I remember I didn't know about that mastery, and I was watching Shifter play, and all of a sudden he was just riff walking at 800 mana like 5 times in a fight, and I'm like, what is happening? He's not losing any mana. And then I found out about that mastery, and I was like, wow, why have I not been using I guess.
So how do you think the lanes go this game? Bot lane we've got Morgana Caitlyn versus Thresh Lucian. How do
I
you
think
that's gonna play out?
it's 100% a skill matchup. I think
Yeah, I
you
would agree
know
with that.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Morgana wins the poke. Thresh Lucian probably wins the all-in.
Yep.
And Thresh Lucian also has better, more consistent gank setup with Thresh Lantern.
Yeah, it's gonna be about Lucian can't get hit by binds because he's gonna get trapped into a bind. Like that's gonna be a killer to him. But at the same time, if Thresh can be good with his hooks and not pull the trigger too early and get the spell shield before he even hooks, like that's just way more CC being able to hook and flay someone.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, Amumu's team is in a very odd position because Amumu, Caitlyn, Morgana will not win the 3v3 against Thresh, Vi, Lucian early
mhm.
game. But at the same time, that's the lane that Amumu wants to focus. He doesn't. There's no point ganking Sion mid. There's really no point in ganking Mundo top unless you're trying to dive the gangplank post 6, which I would agree with as a play. Mumu and Mundo
They
would have
can-
a pretty good time.
Yeah, they
being
can
able to dive
tank
that
for a
guy.
long time.
Yep. But early game, I think Mundo can bully Gangplank a little bit, but if the Gangplank's plays safe enough, there's not much that Amumu can do to actually kill him.
Yep.
And then mid lane's a snooze fest. Cast him versus Sion, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think junglers just have to really focus the bottom side of this map.
And as speaking of junglers, as far as jungle pathing goes, I think that Amumu just wants to start top side, buff it is, because he doesn't want to get invaded by J4 or by Vi. You mentioned
Yeah.
Jarvan, I was thinking Jarvan, but Vi could definitely beat him up early. Vi's got pretty fast clear times. It's really not what you want to have happen.
Yep.
to you.
Yeah. I would wonder if how Vi will start because sometimes people are so habitual with how they clear. Like there's a good chance Vi will start bot side as well and go towards top. But I really think unless the Mundo's like being overly aggressive early game, I think you want to be pathing towards bot side even early.
That's correct. That's 100% correct. There's no reason for Vi to really start bot side this game, unless she was just solely focused on getting a better leash, which, I mean, Vi does lose some mana on, or some health on her first clear, but not an exceptionally high amount. But yeah, I mean, these top lane, these top 2 lanes on the map, there's just nothing going to be going on in those if they're played the way that they should play out. Granted, that's not necessarily how things go, but
Right.
there's no reason for there to be fighting in either of the solo lanes. early in the
Yeah.
game.
The one I can see that could blow up and actually have jungle matter a lot is the top lane because obviously it's a longer lane. And if Mundo is bullying a Gangplank early who doesn't have as good early game, he might be pushed up pretty far. And he early game before he has his ult, he doesn't have escape besides his flash. So
All right, so they killed a ward at level 1 that Vi plays. Thresh plays
GG,
another one
blue
over the
team
wall.
wins.
One
Got
chance for
swinging
Sion.
in the favor.
Yep, we got a gold lead.
But yeah, I mean, it's odd to me that the red team, in terms of team comp, that they pick 2 hyperscaling solo laners. I think that if you're gonna pick the Kassadin or the Gangplank, you have to have early pressure in one of your solo lanes. But
Yeah.
by that same token, if it goes to late game, they win for free.
Yeah.
There's no way they lose past the 35-40 minute mark.
And that's why it even more like these junglers really want to be bot side even more because if the like Lucian and Thresh can do well early and switch to like a mid or top lane, like you just end up shoring up that weakness of your laners.
Okay, so Vi starts top side and Amumu starts bottom side. Interesting.
Yeah, that could be Morgan K are gonna have to be really careful but they do see that Lucian and Thresh were in lane right away and they had a ward on blue, so they will know about this.
Okay. So Vi opting not to invade. Amumu's probably gonna 4-camp again. I personally think that Amumu's one of the only champions in the game where skipping wolves on your first clear can actually be a good thing. I think it's better to just take Amumu's heading. What is he doing? Where's
Is
Amumu
this gonna
going?
be the spicy invade?
There's no way.
They
he's
have a
going to-
ward there, so they're gonna know that he's there.
Okay, that's a
Yeah,
really, really bad idea to invade there.
They
Okay, so
also
While other junglers were learning pathing, Amumu was studying the blade.
Yeah, I don't know why Vi did she take E level 2? She must have.
Yep.
If I took E, this is such a weird way for Vi to play this. Okay.
He
Oh,
does steal the
good.
blue, so
Mine.
now he's in trouble.
Amumu's
Flashes
spinning the
away.
fuck out of that blade apparently. Wait, oh my
told
god!
you.
Oh, he
still
hits the
to level it up.
Studying the blade!
Dude, like,
Eat the blade!
my fucking eyeballs, Amumu. Jesus Christ. You stood still to level your ability, and then you killed anyway. Oh, I'm tilted, but good.
He
good
knows
invade by
kung
Amumu.
fu.
Very good invade. There was definitely nothing wrong with that play or the concept behind it. Gameplay might actually pick go on Mundo here. Nope, Mundo back on. My fucking eyes are bleeding after that
You
shit.
doubted my boy. And I told you he studied the blade.
Yep.
Oh,
he's
Morgana
studying
missing the
that
Q.
blade.
She has W. There's no spell. She wears the hook.
In my pants.
I'm not gonna look there. Hook?
Jesus
Hook?
Christ.
Where's the hook? Come on. They're standing so far up.
I can't believe he got it killed there. Oh, that's amazing.
All that Vi needed to do was fucking beat up Amumu.
Oh?
Oh, nice hook by Thresh.
Seal comes off for Lucian
Lucian
now.
opts not to go in. He gets taken pretty low. Has to burn heal.
Yeah, that was literally the highest risk play you could possibly do.
Okay.
Oh, but the other side
wow.
invade.
Vi, you can't be invading when you're
Oh,
level
no.
2. He misses the point blank Amumu Q. Vi is still beating him up despite being 2 levels down. I don't know how that's happening.
Because Vi studied the blade.
Punches her one time and blows up his shield. And now Gameplank is here. It's 2v2 with Amumu. Amumu flashes out. Cyan runs away, flashes out as well. Cassin flashes out, picks up the kill, gets the double buffs. Mundo's here. He's
Wait.
fighting them.
He's in trouble now,
not gonna be able to do
too.
much, and Lord Derpenstein
buff?
not go down.
Oh.
Wow, that should have killed him. Very interesting. So let's look at the wave top lane. Top lane is gonna hard push into Gangplank, which is good for him. If he's smart, he'll let it keep pushing and he won't just clear it out with barrels, but we'll see what he does.
I'm guessing
He's
he
gonna
will
clear
push
it out with
it.
barrels.
Yep.
Yeah, the
And
fact that he
Mundo will
wants TP
probably
up
just
means
burn
he can let it slow
TP.
push in and then take a lead off that, especially because Mundo has his teleport as well.
So to look
now
at
the lane
this,
is in an awkward spot.
how we knew that I was pushing back, anytime there's an even or not more than 4 minion wave advantage on your side, it's going to push back to the other side.
Yep. And you really want to freeze it under your turret as a champion like Gangplank, like right outside your turret range, because you're a safe farming champion, and that helps you out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially against a champion like Mundo that can actually kind of pressure you early. So
Yeah, if you get too
Yeah.
far up against a Mundo and he can run you down with cleavers.
If you wanted to know
So-
how
oh
we
my
knew it
God,
was
Scion's a man. He just kills. He just kills One Tooth Bear in one combo.
One
That was
Tooth
insane.
had his cleanse up.
Remember that One Tooth Bear blew his flash earlier to get those double buffs. And then it comes back to bite him, and Scion just fucking walks up and says, "This is my lane, bitch." Touches the
That's a
button.
buff transfer complete.
You asked Scion how he knows animal print pants out of control.
All right, this is an interesting game. This is fun to watch. I'm enjoying this. Okay, so Mumu's bot side. Don't really like this play. I think that he needs to be farming. Reason for him to be bot side. He's not gonna get anything out
Yeah,
of it.
the lane is already pushing into the other
Well,
team.
you say he's not,
Oh,
but
but
then that guy
Lucian-
just used all of his
Okay.
shit.
Well,
And
never
then
mind.
that happened.
I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm retiring from the jungle. That play should have never fucking worked, but
So when are you gonna ask?
yeah, I think
When are you
you
gonna ask
just-
Tagon to coach you so you can make it out
Yeah.
of Elo Hell?
oh, Scion ganks top lane. We'll see how Gangplank gets out of it. He has no flash, remember. He's kiting back, eats his oranges.
Level 6 for both
dude,
other
then-
Pete.
So Mumu
Man.
wants to, or I mean Mundo wants to push this in, and then Gangplank still has teleport, so Stan just wants to base immediately. Maybe push the next wave and then base, but
Yeah, and that's what we talked about.
Hey,
You know, he didn't get the freeze on, so then you're out in
man,
a
baby,
worse position.
I will dominate. Still level 4. Don't know why he's going for this gank. He really just needs to take his Krugs to level up. Okay.
So just a question, guys.
Oh, I guess. I don't know how to jungle. Apparently, I just don't know how to jungle. I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, it's strange to
Double
me
kill for
that
One
like
Tooth Bear.
you play Master Yi, so you should be good at this sword. But apparently a Mumu.
I never practiced the sword. No.
Yeah, apparently a Mumu.
Practiced, you
Study.
heathen? You mean study.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
study,
don't
sorry.
practice with a sword.
My bad. Don't you?
No, you study
Does
the
one
It's not
sword.
the
practice with the sword?
SAT. It's the sword.
Wait, but you study for the SAT. You don't practice,
practice.
the SAT.
You practice SATs.
PSAT.
Wait, you study what?
It's called a practice
This
exam.
metaphor makes no sense, Blake.
It makes sense if you studied the fucking sword, you heathen.
What?
Back to
I
your
don't
house.
know, dude.
You study
I'm
for
just
your
saying, like,
SATs. You
that was
No.
like day one with Master Roshi.
wait. Did
The problem is you've stepped into a paradoxical zone called Lola Community Games. And nothing
zone.
nothing you know is true. Everything is permitted.
One Tooth Bear gets a pretty good trade onto Scion. One Tooth Bear actually takes the advantage in trades where they come out even because he has those 3 corrupting potions, not to mention blue and red buff, which both provide him with some regen. Looks like Vi standing mid, Morgana Bind misses. Oh, Vi misses her Q. Gangplank ult comes down, and they're going to take out Scion. Nicely played.
And now for Yaltz.
Sion
So-
looks like he's rushing banner again.
Thing that you want to do if you're Kassadin and Vi, you help them push out mid lane, and then you go for Mumu's blue buff because you know it just spawns.
Ooh, the ult is
Oh,
gonna
look at the
catch
top lane.
Gangplank off guard.
Right, it's going to be close. Oh, Derpin's
Oh.
taking him out.
Yep, the regen
He was
from the
really pushing
Mundo
Gangplank's
ult.
ult there.
Plus the Grasp of the Undying proc. He did
That
not
Grasp
expect the
saved
healing.
him.
Oh, and he misses the Q and Mundo gets out.
Might I suggest if you're playing against a Mundo, just build executioners?
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to help your DPS more than Shinlo.
You know, or like Morello or whatever. If you're an AP, it doesn't really matter. Just something with. Oh, did they take the Grievous? They didn't take the Grievous wounds off Morello, did they?
No.
No.
No,
No, I
Morello,
don't
it actually, it's better now because it's not at 50%, it's always.
Ah, okay.
It's not a health threshold anymore.
Yeah.
But you don't get it until it's a completed item.
Yep.
Speaking of thresholds, let's go back to bot lane.
Ah!
It's the lane that we predicted nothing to happen in, and or that we predicted everything to happen in, and,
And
it's the lane that
nothing
nothing
is-
happened in.
There was one kill.
There was one gank, and that's it. And meanwhile, the fucking Kassadin has become a kill lane. Like,
Welcome to League of
and
Legends.
Kassadin's actually got enough for his Roa, so he really wants to be pushing this out and basing as soon as possible so that he can start stacking that.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you pay attention
uh-oh.
to your Roa timing. It's important to get back as
Uh-oh,
soon as possible.
Spaghetti-O, Mundo top!
Mundo's going in.
It's got
Okay,
the
they both
flash.
flash. It's just one
More
cleaver.
Q.
There we go.
Give the old cleaver to the
Ooh.
beaver. You can't keep up with that.
Lord
Yep.
Derpenstein, gonna be punching some fools. Throwing some meat.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Gangplank's items, you are such a greedy motherfucker, Gangplank, for going coin and coal. You cannot do that against Dr. Mundo. That's Executioner's calling gold right there. That's enough for Executioner.
He still has his
this lane
ult.
will be going better if you want
Will
that.
he?
Vi's gonna die here.
I
Flashes
think
away.
he
Will
would've
he? If
kept
he hits
on
the
it,
cleaver.
probably would have
Yep.
killed him.
Nope, Vi does not win that. And now Lord Derpenstein in the top lane is massive. We'll see if he can translate that into the mid game. I mean, Dr. Mundo should just get huge here.
Yeah. It can be difficult though if the
Okay,
other
so
team kites
who's
you
bot and
out.
executioners calling at this point? Because I mean, you have 4-0 Mundo. It's time.
Yep.
And I see 0 of that item on the board.
I don't think Lucian should be buying it because he's not going to be interacting with Dr. Mundo too much. I think the
You
game
will
should have it.
soon.
I mean, I think it's better for him to get Essence Reaver finished first, but
I would agree to finish the Essence Reaver first, but I'm saying like that needs to be your next
Sure.
small item buy.
So Kassadin's gonna back. He's got enough gold for his Roa. He's gonna pick that up. Bot lane's got a huge wave pushing in. They've got the bush. Red team has the bush warded though, so they're pretty safe. Ends up staying mid lane. One Tooth Bear. Vi right here should just be roaming mid to alleviate that pressure and kill Scion. Or just hold
Scion
the
have
wave
ult?
so that he can base.
Scion
ult,
does have
yes.
ult.
He just did the Rift Walk. I think you probably could have just ulted him there if you pulled
He
the
did have
trigger.
flash up though and cleanse.
Yeah, it's still
Okay.
working.
Ooh, a nice hook.
Nice hook.
Black
on Scion.
Shield makes good things bad things.
Morgana ults and then gets nothing off of it. Lucian calls something. I don't know if he was going for the wave or for Caitlyn
He
there,
started
but-
calling
going for
her, but he
Caitlyn.
had to sidestep the trap, so just bad
Gotcha.
positioning to try to call there because he didn't have the room to be able to move freely with her.
So Mumu's going for a lane gank here. Not too sure if blue team knows that red team has that second bush warded. Because they've been pushing in all game. It hasn't translated itself into as much of a CS lead as the blue team would have liked.
See,
Only up 10.
realistically, if you were going for that lane gank there, you might have wanted to let that hook land in Black Shield.
Yep.
Because then they commit.
Oh, he steps out of the bush. That's tragic. I think they saw him.
Did they?
I thought he stepped out. I might be wrong. It looked like he did, but he might not have.
He might not have yet. He's still... They haven't pinged anything.
Oh, so Mundo just took out the Rift Herald. I don't agree with using it top lane this early in the game. You really want to use that to break the mid lane turret. We'll see
Yeah,
how it
and
goes.
he probably won't even get the turret here. He's tanking the turret. That was way too much damage this early.
Because he turned on his fire.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh,
okay,
and Vi comes in
goes
bot lane.
Top lane turret might go down here. It's gonna go down here.
Yep,
He's
Mundo
still
can
back
just
in.
walk in, take it, and he will actually kill Gangplank after that, too.
Yeah, depends on how many.
The slow?
Oh, he gives it up.
You know, you should probably try to weave through the minions a little bit, just to make it a little hard on him. Who knows? He could fuck up. You could hot step every cleaver.
All right, good engage by Thresh here. Gets the play. Gets the Caitlyn plat. Really nice net by Caitlyn, but she still
That
has
was really well played by Caitlyn.
Yeah, just too many
except
things
for the
went
Vi.
wrong beforehand.
Well, Vi actually didn't get an assist, so never mind.
It was like a game of Snake. You just had to keep dodging shit and pick up like snake food.
Yeah, and that's just like never give up, even when you think you're gonna die, because you never know when you're gonna slightly out. Like she could have ended up getting the damage off to kill Lucian there, and at least trading 1-for-1, even if she goes down. So always give it your best till the end.
All right, so Mumu's got most of his camps up. He should just focus on clearing those. Vi probably just wants to repeat gank bot lane. Top is a lost cause. They'll get 2v1 by Mundo. What items did Mundo pick up? Okay, so he picked up a Spirit Vestige first. Odd choice. I guess it makes sense because the Kassadin's the only really strong person on their team.
Yeah, he's got Ninja
But,
Tabi for some
and
armor.
he's already got enough to beat Gangplank and Vi with.
No, walk towards him. Alt, walk towards.
Get scared. Probably scared of the Kassadin bursting there. Baby I will dominate goes down.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, if he hadn't walked down and like, the second I see Vi there, I'm casting Black Shield on myself. The second Vi comes in on me like she did, she's gonna bounce harmlessly off my Black Shield. I'm going to Q, and then I'm gonna ult. Like, so the ult is
Durfenstein.
landing during the duration of the Q.
Good
That was
job by
nice.
good job by Red Team going in on
engage
bot
there.
line.
Okay, so real quick, Vi. Don't rush Duskblade on Vi. Your build is going to be Warrior with typically Blue Smite. Red Smite is okay because they've got a bunch of tanks, but Warrior into Youmuu's, into Trinity Force, and then Duskblade. You don't want to finish Duskblade first. You're not Kazakhs. Youmuu's helps a lot with your engage potential more than Duskblade does. Like, you're already going to have the damage. If you just go Warrior Youmuu's, you'll be fine with just that damage. You don't need extra damage from the Duskblade until later on in the game. So, just keep that in mind for your itemization. And Kassadin trying to kill Scion is a lost cause at this point. It's never going to happen with his banner completed. How much magic resistance does that give?
Let's look.
What was the question?
It gives
Magic
30,
resist on,
30 magic
30?
resist. Yep.
Yeah, plus his Doran's blades or Doran's rings. Sorry, he's not gonna kill him.
Yep.
And this is the make or break point for the blue team. They really need to press the advantage that they've got. They're up 2k gold, not as much as they were last game, or as they would want to be. But were they were winning last game, right?
Yeah, I mean we've got quite a bit
But
of
it's different
people.
players.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of different players and mixed up teams. So
Yeah, but right now their main focus is breaking that mid turret, and breaking the bot turret.
yeah,
And they accomplish one of those.
just gotta bring Kate into the mid lane now. That is a very low turret if they can push in. And this.
Okay, they're going on Dr. Mundo. I don't think that's going to go well for them. He's not going to take too much damage.
Wait,
He's
the team
really
just
wants
left
them like
Dr.
a fan.
Mundo.
Okay, Mundo does end up going down. They trade back for Thresh. Not really the right play to make there by Sion and company.
Yeah, if
They
Sion
really
had
needed
just
to help.
ulted into mid and CC'd
Yeah,
them,
they were all
even
dead.
just the two of them, the rest of the team could have taken Thresh.
Yeah, they did not need help with Thresh. But...
Yeah, really unfortunate for Mundo there. That's the point where he types team question mark.
Oh, we had a misclick down here at the broken stopwatch.
So they take out the Ocean Dragon. Not the most important thing to take, but it's good to pick it up. The next one after that is Fire, so they will want to focus on that. Fire Drake would be really good for red team. I don't think they'll be able to pick it up unless the game board changes in the next 6 minutes, but we'll see.
Yeah, it would be really difficult for them to swing it that way, or they'd have to win a fight like right at that moment.
Yep. And it's just super important that they break this mid turret right now.
Yep.
Or not.
Just give.
I mean, the problem is they're against a fair amount of. Oh, okay.
Nice engage by
Not
Levi.
bad, not bad. I like it. Gets the hook on Sion. He should be going down. Amumu goes in, gets the ult. I think it's too.
Oh.
I think he's gonna go down.
If Amumu is gonna go in and ult there, you stay in and you try to kill somebody.
Yeah, because you don't have the wave clear to defend this either way. Oh, I don't know why Castan's spacing. There's no reason. I guess he's going to stop Mundo.
Yeah, I think he's going to stop Mundo.
I don't really agree with that. I think that he should have stayed mid lane.
And
So,
GP's also backing.
GP should have just walked top lane, even though he's low on mana.
Yeah.
He needed to defend that turret.
Really nice flash Q by Vi there, though.
Yeah,
Great
that was
engage
good.
onto Caitlyn and Morgana, and they end up picking kills on it when they're behind gold. Like, that's what you need to get back into this game.
Yep.
And
Alright, we'll
Mundo
see if
is
he won
just
Wolfenstein.
ignoring them to get the tower. Will he finish it? He does finish the tower.
I don't like that play particularly. Also, you should ult a little earlier, Mundo. You ulted when you were already too low for it to matter. So you would have. It sounds weird.
Are
that
you sure about
sacrificed-
that? Because I thought he ulted early in there.
No.
Ooh,
Well,
nice
it's
hook
not
by
like
Thresh.
saving an ult. You're not saving it for the last. second.
No! Just keep going. I know the turret's gonna shoot you, but he has 2 autos left, and 1 if Thresh hits.
Got a
Like, just
question for you guys.
Walk in and take that.
What's up? What question?
So, Lucian, does he not go the Black Cleaver Bork build anymore?
I don't think it's better than Essence
Not,
Reaver.
not really anymore. If you were, I mean, maybe against this team, honestly.
But I would say.
Yeah, maybe against this team actually. You might be
Yeah,
right there.
with him, I think this team you would. I think I would agree that this team you would, but in most other games, I would stick with the crit build.
Oh, interesting. Lucian's gonna go either Bloodthirster or Infinity Edge next. He really needs to get some attack speed though.
Yeah, he might be go straight Infinity Edge even, but that would be really greedy. I'd be surprised at that.
I think he's going Infinity Edge.
Yeah, he might be. He might be just trying to supplement that damage just right into Infinity Edge. But
Static
real-
Shiv would have been a much better pickup here.
Yep, you really need the crit item next to, or I mean, Infinity Edge is crit. You really need the attack crit item here, attack speed.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the itemization there, but we'll see. So Mumu ends up going for Abyssal Mask this game. I like that pickup better than the Roa from last game. I still think that it would be a bit better to go. Okay, we'll see what happens to Turpenstein. I'll talk about this later. Turpenstein's probably gonna go down here, and he's died 3 times in a row.
He has his ult though, and there was no.
Good try by Thresh. He does get out. Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah, he makes it out, and there was
Sion's
no.
just beating up mid lane.
Oh my gosh, what was the word I'm looking for? The item that reduces healing.
Oh, executioners.
Yeah, there's still no executioners. They need one really
Or
bad.
Morellos.
Yeah, he might have died there if they had grievous wounds on him. Not might have,
So-
he probably would.
He would
Oh, when I-
definitely die. Bandage.
Lucian barely making it out. Goes. Oh, barely gets out
See
with
if
the E,
Murd
but
actually gets out of this.
Sion's on
Oh,
him.
Sion
Should have the
beats him
Q.
up. That's it.
No.
That was a
So
motley
Vi looks like
queue.
she's going for Black Cleaver now, which I guess makes sense against their team. But really, if you're Vi in this game, your job is just to kill Caitlyn. Because,
Keep shooting.
yep, there we go. Cassidon did not need a flash out there. That was a bit unnecessary. But he picks up another kill, grabs the lantern. Let's see if they can kill Derpenstein. They get the ignite for the.
Well, he has
the
free
Deuce
ultimates here.
Mumu shows up, misses his bandage. That's going to cost them. And Mumu missing that bandage was huge. They might not have been able to kill Mundo if he didn't miss it.
Triple
We'll see
kill
if they can
for the
take out mid lane here. They
Cassidon.
don't really have any wave clear.
Just dive the Amumu.
I'm
Just
just
dive
worried.
him.
Oh, he doesn't have ult. Never mind. They can definitely dive him if he doesn't have ult.
Sion with
Okay,
the
that was
big
an
ult.
interesting bandage.
Gangplank's
Gangplank
trying to
going for the
finish off the
turret.
tower.
Gonna
Does
grab the
get
lantern,
it.
get out, and looks like everyone's alive. Well played by the red team.
Yeah, with Sion coming in there on the backside, that's the right move. Just take the turret and get out. Don't overcommit to 2 tanks underneath the
Mumu
turret.
goes with the big raptor, maybe? No, doesn't care about the big raptor.
Thresh using the hook to get out.
Very
Doesn't
nice
have a-
escape. Oh, you can't do that, Cass. Ooh, we barely hits out. We'll see how much gold Cassidon's sitting on. 2,200 right now, almost 23. Oh, grabs the lantern. Thresh. I'd be surprised about. Yeah, no.
Oh no, Thresh
Thresh is.
Yeah, that was
died for Vi's sins, and Vi might go down as well.
Yeah, Vi's dead. There's no way. Yeah, you just keep running there to stall as long as possible, Vi.
No.
There's no getting out. You're dead.
By the way, just a thought, because I don't know that I saw it, but I don't know that I didn't. If
Oh my
you
God,
walk
oh
into the bush, you need to auto attack into the bush.
Yeah.
Because then it will acquire your target instantly.
A click, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
What they didn't want to happen is happening though. Cassidon
So-
is just becoming a monster, and he can
Yep.
carry this game.
Yep. He's already got 2 completed items. I would honestly go for maybe just Death Cap or Void Staff next. I think Void Staff next would actually be really good because they've got 3 people building huge amounts of MR in their team. I think Void Staff is his next pickup.
He's gonna
Ideally.
keep blocking.
I don't know if Cassidon knows that it's warded. He
You've
should
got to
have-
know now.
Yeah, you've gotta realize that now. The rest of the team wants to go in.
Alright, we'll see if they can take about Derpenstein. Still no executioners picked up by any member
Or
of the
Morello.
Yep.
Or Morello.
Cassidon using the cleanse to get out of the moon wall. Vi flash
ideally-
away.
Ideally, you don't force Cassidon to go Morellos because their team is super tanky, so the flat Magic Pen doesn't help as much as it does against squishy teams. You want your Gangplank or Lucian, who are much more behind, to play the utility role of healing reduction than.
Oh,
your
I
super pen
agree.
carry. Yep.
I'm just saying, like, any item
Anything
at this point.
Yep. But we'll see. That's not gonna kill Cassidon. He gets out.
And he actually used the hourglass there. You didn't have to. He was.
I don't know,
you've
man.
Got Roa.
Depending on Kate's damage, you may not survive that.
Yeah,
Nah,
with,
Kate wasn't gonna kill him there.
no Roa with that much health on Cassidon, you're not gonna
Yeah,
die
there's
to
no way.
that.
So, let's look at the gold chart. It's actually dead even right now. I'm surprised. It's 2 to 5 in turrets, and they only have 2 kills, so it must be the CS differential that's causing that.
It's not even much.
It's not even CS. Wait, how is the gold this close? I don't even understand.
I'm
This
baffled.
is this. There's a lot of group gold going on with the kills getting shared.
Yeah.
That must be it, yeah. Because they're not even winning in CS in any but like 1 lane. And it's only by
Wow.
20. They're down CS
And I mean,
collectively.
the call and
lot.
coin by Gangplank early. He's
That's
got
true.
more gold than
Gangplank
he
is a farming
seems.
machine.
Yeah.
He sold both of those items. He might have the stream open when I told him. Just kidding. If they had the stream open, one of them would have bought a fucking Executioner's Calling by now.
God, I hope so. I'll show those fuckers. I'm never gonna buy an Executioner.
So, Mumu walks up to Cassidy. Cassidy's looking caught out. He should just
Oh,
flash
go!
the ball.
Go!
Leaves
What are you guys
Gangplank.
scared of? Just go.
Alright, they can probably... Okay, good,
Oh,
good
Oh,
choice by Vi to go on the Caitlyn. Kills her. Derpenstein's alive in the back line, very low. But now Murda's here. He shoots... Alright, gets the Amumu flash. That's a big cooldown. Amumu can't use it to engage anymore. Hopefully he... Oh! That was
What a stop.
You really shouldn't have grabbed the lantern at that point, Lucian, but that was a nice play by Sion. You could have just left out by the blue buff and been safe.
God damn.
Derpenstein.
After all that,
1 kill.
1 kill.
Oh, wow. Cassidy barely getting out.
Gaston's out. Does Derpenstein go down? He does.
So does
Mumu takes
Lucian.
out Lucian.
Oh,
Everybody's
Lantern
down
times
high.
out.
Okay, flash
Everybody's
ult
playing
by...
so scared.
Flash ult by Morgana. Missed binding. That could be huge.
Thresh, go for the land.
Oh my god, he goes
No,
for
that was
Onto
nice.
the scuttle
That
crab.
was slick. Dodges.
I was
well,
saying you could have
quote-unquote
gone
dodges.
blast plant there, but Scuttle's good too. Like that was unexpected.
That was a good play.
Oh my
Picked up an
gosh.
Executioner's Calling on Lucian.
And on gang. Somebody opened the stream. Thank God.
2 Executioner
You guys did
calling
it.
coming
You
out.
guys listened to the stream. 2 Executioners. It's so beautiful. Interesting that Kassadin's going for Zhonya's next. I would think that he would just want to be augmenting his damage because he's not really in much danger against their team of dying, really.
Yeah.
As the last team fight proved.
Yeah, he got focused super hard and still lived. Well, if you try to flank 1v4, maybe you die.
Maybe he does need some takedness. Who knows?
I mean, it does synergize with the Roa because resistances are always better if you can buy health with them, but...
Do we know if Scion took Ingenious Hunter or not?
No idea.
He's
What
got
does that
these
one do?
active items. Ingenious
can-
Hunter reduces the cooldowns of active items, so he would be able to get 2 ZZ Rots out and 2 Banners of Commands out at the same time. If he has the Ingenious Hunter stacked up.
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be really smart if you're going this Scion build.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
can
sure
see
if
his
he does.
keystone, but I can't see his specific masteries.
Yeah.
You ever say, don't hunt hard, hunt smart.
Hunt ingeniously.
You know who wasn't an ingenious hunter? Wile E. Coyote.
No, he was not.
I-
He was innovative, I'll give him that. But
I
innovative
think
doesn't
he was
mean...
just unfortunate.
I think like he's the classic victim of a rewards point scheme.
I think you're diving too deep into this.
Well, I mean, like,
I don't even know what's
dude,
happening anymore.
how are you gonna hunt elsewhere? You know, you've got 50,000, you know, airline miles with Acme. You know,
True.
it'd be stupid to.
Assassin and Mumu going for Lucian. Get the black shield on. Stuns out. I think they're both gonna get out safely.
Yeah, just not enough damage
Mundo
though.
takes down a turret on the bottom side of the map. We'll see if Casting can hold this wave. Although he's
In
completely out.
sunsets, in midnights, and cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife.
Okay, they are just letting them push the stop lane. Oh, nope. Vi goes in. Oh, they miss everything on her, and then she walks out scot-free. That should not have happened.
Yeah,
Can
that...
you ult?
Gameplay
There
stuff.
you go.
Oh, nope. Sterix plus oranges keep them alive. Vi is going to drop here. Thresh goes in,
Oh,
tries
Thresh
to
is
play.
dead
Going to
too.
drop.
Those gangplank.
And Gameplank. Oh, nice save
Ooh.
by One Tooth Bear. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Mundo's still pushing in the bot side. All that they need to do is buy time for him. It's 3v5.
All they need to do is sit behind their ZZ Rod portal and watch the tower explode.
You see, they also have another one back there, so I think he does have Ingenious Hunter going. I've seen that build run on Nunu, Where he buffs his cannon minions that are banner commanded.
Oh my god.
Stalls the game for
What
like
an
ever.
awful champion. What an abomination. Alright, so they're just basing. Because they are getting spawned. So, right here, I think the correct call is to get Baron Vision and send Derpenstein top lane to keep that pressure up. So they have to send at least 2 people to stop him because the turret's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just 1v1 anyone with ease.
Yeah.
Caston just finished up his Zanyas as well, so that's a big one. Lucian finished up his armor pen, but he really needs some attack speed right now.
Yeah,
Not gonna
he
do any damage.
really needs a static shiv. Might even... Would you even go Phantom Dancer at this point? Or just stick with static shiv build?
I think the wave clears worth more than the damage reduction at this
Yeah.
point. So the Elder is the next dragon that's spawning at about, what is that, 38 minutes, 39 minutes? So they'll be keeping an eye out for that.
Yeah, if blue team plays around the inhibs well, gets a Baron, and then they can push for Elder, like, they can really cleanly close out this game if they want to. They do it correctly.
Yeah, because as long as Caitlyn stays safe, Caitlyn is really the only priority target for the red team to hit. As long as she stays safe, them trying to engage, the red team trying to engage, is not going to go well for them. They're going to get disengaged by Amumu, they're going to get disengaged by Sion, they're going to get disengaged by Morgana. And that's really rough when you're playing a dive comp like they are. I mean, Kassadin and Vi and Thresh kind of turns it into a dive comp. But
Yep.
we'll see how they play it. Derpenstein does end up going top side or bot side, but he's going to recall. Not too sure why. See if he's got enough gold for a big item.
Yeah, if you get the right
Looks like he finishes
engage
Warmogs, maybe.
with Cassid and Vi, you can just blow up Caitlyn before they can do anything.
Okay, Sion just ults out to stay safe. I was hoping Vi would ult there so that we could see the extra long extended Vi ult, but doesn't end up happening.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
So they're clearing out Vision in their jungle. The biggest problem with the blue team's comp right now is that they have no way to do Baron fast at all.
Yeah.
Their Baron is exceptionally slow, and that's a problem. Like, they can threat okay, or Derpenstein
They
can
are starting it up, though. Red team, I mean, they definitely know about it. They're here.
No, they're taking it faster than I expected. But still not fast. Gangplank gets a pretty good ult off.
You see Ponder, see
Mumu
blue
jumps.
team. Blue team has the
Oh,
will
wait!
of the warrior.
Red team stole it!
The Lucian Culling steals the Baron!
That's rough. Oh, they do not need to be engaging right now.
Oh,
That
but
is
red
exactly
team
what you
goes
don't wanna
in.
see.
Now they might end up losing the Baron. They just got ult by a Mumu, but flash out after QSS from Lucian.
What?
Oh.
That's exactly what you don't want to do when you steal Baron. They were out.
Yep. Yeah, you got what you came
That might be
for.
game. No, looks like they'll be able to defend. Ooh, that was close. If that landed, that might have been game.
Yeah, blue team needs to go get these inhibs. Don't worry about these kills that are running off.
I think they're heading to the bot lane open inhib.
Yep. Yep, looks like it.
They still got 20 seconds before the 2 red team members that are dead respawn.
Yeah.
I think Derpenstein's last item should really be Thornmail this game.
Yeah.
Deal with the Lucian.
Yeah, every champion who's going to be damaging him is going to be auto-attacking him as well. Even the Caston potentially could go in and auto-attack with his
So this is
W.
where blue team is overstaying their welcome. They really need to leave right now or they're going to risk dying.
I think he should just build Executioner's Calling. You know?
So
There's the
Vi
Vial.
goes on Mundo for some reason. Not a good target for her to ult. If Lucian goes down here, that might be game.
Yeah, it looks
And
like...
it's looking like they might end the game off this. Gangplank's gonna go down, gets bandage tossed. Oh no, he gets healed by his oranges for a shit ton of health. Caitlyn takes him out. Sion's chasing Thresh. Pretty much out of mana though. He's just gonna punch him a few times. Derpenstein takes the mid lane turret, or the mid lane inhibitor, sorry, and that's probably gonna
We
be
have
game.
minions?
They might not have minions.
No, they don't have minions, but 3 inhibitors, so I'd be very surprised if they come back.
Alright, if you don't have minions and you have triple inhib,
You leave and wait for them to push out.
So you have Sion banner up, but not his ZZ Rod up.
Yep, this is where everyone recalls. No, don't stay for that wave. There's no point. I would have actually saved the banner if I was Scion.
It's gonna be up so fast though. It's like not
Oh,
even
true.
like doesn't even matter. I definitely would have saved it, but it like won't even end up mattering.
Yeah, the game should by all means be closed right now. Had they gotten that Baron, it would be over.
Oh, I think it is.
Oh, it's
Is
actually
Baron alive on any members still?
Yep, Caston
Yeah,
still has
Caston.
it. But
And
actually,
Thresh
it's
died,
Infernal
yeah,
Drake in
he
1
died.
minute coming up, so not even Elder yet.
Oh, is it? No, it should be Elder.
Eh?
Yeah, it's Elder.
Oh yeah, it's Elder.
That's just the dragon icon. It's weird 'cause it
Yeah.
looks like Infernal. I
Right.
don't know why it's like that, but yeah,
Yeah, it is
that's
Elder.
that's really because that's super important for the red team because it augments their damage so heavily when they're running such a tanky comp. Like that bonus true damage is going to help them out a ton on killing those priority targets, Kassadin and Lucian, and even Gangplank's at 4 items now. He's not too bad.
Yep.
Vi's been outscaled. She's pretty useless. We see
Caston
Kassadin go down.
does
Nope,
get
it's
the
Lantern, he's out.
lantern. Took a lot of damage though, and these minions are pushing
Go for a
in.
hook.
Sion's just kind of
mean,
pushing them out.
Kassadin's just taking no
They're
damage.
not gonna have enough wave clear to deal with.
Yeah, there's
all
no
of them.
way. Even with Gangplank, I think it's over. And this is how they win. They
The
just
last
push it in.
hurrah. Yep.
That should be GG. Yep.
These
First turret
minions-
goes down. Second turret's gonna go down. Lucian's gonna get popped. Pulls into Mundo's face. Doesn't matter. He's dead. Caitlyn kills him. Caitlyn shoots by a few times. Kassadin goes for the kill, just trying to pad that KDA. And then that's it. GG.
GG all around.
That's pretty good by blue team to play mostly to their win conditions because I'm surprised they were able to win that late in the game. I think that Kassadin not having Void Staff and opting instead for the Zonias really hurt his team. I think that he needed to get the Void Staff to be able to do damage to their tankier targets. But
Yeah, I think he had a better decision there, but with how this game ended up going, I don't think it mattered.
I'm not saying it would have won the game.
Yeah.
But it would have helped.
Yep. I don't really know who to give the MVP to, honestly. This was a pretty even game on the blue side. None of them shone through. Red team had Kassadin trying to carry. Yeah, let's look at the damage charts maybe. I mean, it's probably going to show Caitlyn was doing most of their damage, but
No, yes, kind of. Mundo
Kind
out
of.
damage.
Mundo
I think I
with
would give it to Derpenstein probably. He really. set the
I
tone.
would too. I did it with either Derp or Scion. Scion did it
Yeah,
really
Scion
well.
did really well.
with the pressure on the map, I think I give it to Derpenstein. He
The fact that Derpenstein individually intimidated all of them into not buying an Executioner's Calling for 40 minutes. I think there's something to be said.
He's
for
actually
that.
just been sending them little messages, death threats. If you buy, call it Executioner's
I swear
Calling.
to
I
God.
find you.
I bought replica cleavers off Amazon. They just show up at your school.
All right, GG everyone. Let's